world best comprehensive solution, all-in-one comprehensive solution. And so we are going to cover the Cloud One overview, the Cloud One conformity, and Cloud One container security, application security, file storage security, workload security, and everything. So you already know about these workload security. So Trend Micro uh, has the product called Deep Security as a service, which is the workload security platform, and which is to protect all the workloads on the cloud and on-prem as well. So with this deep security as a service, Trend Micro already the market leader. With IDC report, as per the IDC report, Trend Micro has more than 25% of market share in cloud workload security. So now they are even stronger with these new acquisition called Cloud One Conformity, and they renamed this Deep Security as a service the product to Trend Micro Cloud One Conformity. So this is the comprehensive solution which includes all the features you can see here, and we'll go to the slides one by one. And what is the need for cloud security? Why we need cloud security platform? So these are some reasons, and exploding set of cloud infrastructure services. We have lots of cloud infrastructure services, the serverless platform, the container platform, and DevOps environment. And every month, the AWS or Azure and lots of cloud providers releasing thousands of services, and DevOps increasing velocity of application delivery. So DevOps also include now, and DevOps is increasing the velocity of application delivery, which is also contributing the need for cloud security, and multiple teams making infrastructure and security decisions. So it's not about one team. There will be the software developer and the DevOps team and cloud infrastructure team. So lots of teams are involved in this cloud migration process. So there is the need for cloud security as well, and more demanding compliance requirements. So the customer has to follow the lots of compliance, ensuring the security posture is good, and there is no threats or vulnerabilities, or the compliance is matching. They need to make sure all these things are done. So this is also one of the reason for cloud security, and too many security tools are used by the customers. And let's go into the topic: strategic priority for cloud builders. So in GCP, there was physical, the virtual, the cloud platform, the Trend Micro, Deep Security, or Cloud One Conformity will support all these three things: physical, virtual, and cloud. And let's go into these more. So this is the cloud Trend Micro Cloud One security services platform for cloud builders. So here you can see starting from workload security, container security, application security, file storage security, conformity, network security. So we have all-in-one solution. Previously, Trend Micro has deep security as a service, which covered only the workload security, the cloud workload security. And within that, we have multiple features like integrity monitoring, log inspection, application control, virtual patching capability, host IPS, and then anti-malware for real-time, and known attacks, unknown attacks, undisclosed attacks. Everything will be covered in this workload security. So now, with workload security only, we have a market share of around 25% across the globe, and the product was deep security as a service. Now, after the Trend Micro want to become more stronger in the cloud, so they acquired the company called Cloud One Conformity, and they renamed this product Deep Security as a service to Trend Micro Cloud One. And you may you may gone through the report, the Gartner cloud workload security report. So in that report, the Gartner has recommended 27 core controls required for the cloud workloads protection. So out of that, Gartner only recommended in that report, Trend Micro is the only vendor which supports maximum recommended protection controls by Gartner, and and uh, our- and it has all 7 core controls, whatever recommended by the Gartner, like file integrity monitoring, log inspection, the virtual patching capability, and anti-malware, the firewall, web reputation, file reputation, everything covered in that workload security. So now they want to become more stronger by offering solutions, by offering multiple solutions to the customer with a comprehensive platform. Cloud One is the world first comprehensive platform for it will fulfill all the customer security requirement in the cloud, and it has container security, application security, file storage security. File storage, customer may have S3 bucket or some databases or file storage services running on the cloud, and this file storage security can provide the file reputation check, the advanced anti-malware check, and everything. And conformity is the model which is used for security posture, like the compliance requirement, everything, the risk and compliance things, and it everything is automated process. And network security, you may hear about the tipping point, which is our network level defense product, tipping point, and deep discovery. And now the tipping point is available on the cloud as well. So tipping point as a service these instances can be provisioned on public cloud infrastructure within few clicks, and it can provide the world best IPS to the customer. And workload security, you know very well about that. This is deep security as a service. We renamed this product as workload security. And container security, this is used for DevOps environment. And deep security, smart check, maybe you heard earlier, so which is also known as this container security. And application security. So, as per the Gartner, more than 95% of the breaches in the cloud happen due to application misconfigurations. So, this application security will take care of the misconfigurations and these things happening over the cloud. So, it has so collectively, this solution is a comprehensive solution, world first and best comprehensive solution with it will fulfill all the customer needs. Uh, they 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 just need to the single sign-on is possible. They just have the single sign-on for all these modules on the cloud. It is hosted in the Trend Micro cloud, and it can be connected to your AWS, Azure, GCP environment, or VMware through the API. So once the API is integrated, then you will have the automated security for all these models. So whenever the VM is provisioned or decommissioned, you don't need to do the manual enrollment or something. It will be automatically provisioned by the Trend Micro agent as well. So these are all few benefits of this platform. Single sign-on is possible, and common user and cloud account enrollment, and common procurement and billing, common support and documentation, expandable support. So all these benefits are there with this comprehensive platform, Cloud One comprehensive platform. And you may have this question in mind: why can't the customer use the native security services which is available with Azure or AWS or GCP platform? So yeah, there is native cloud security services as well, but It is not the single sign-on, and you won't get the full visibility in one console like Cloud One. So and they are not good in security as well, like the threat intelligence and cloud threat intelligence security services and patents and signatures. So Trend Micro being present for a long time, so it has industry based the IPS and Trend Micro Zero Day Initiative team is the major contributor of zero day attacks happening across the world. And last year it has contributed around 68 percentage of zero day attack and vulnerabilities happening across the world. So it's very strong in the vulnerability segment and the IPS and the signatures and security related things. So these Cloud One, Trend Micro Cloud One will leverage the patents, the signatures, and undisclosed threats uh, revealed by these Zero Day Initiative team. Let's see these one by one. And workload and container host security, formerly deep security as a service. So this is also known as deep security as a service. The feature-wise, lots of enhancement made in the workload security, and now it has very good UI and previously we had the integrity monitoring, log inspection, and virtual patching and everything, which also covered in this workload security now. And security for container images based on deep security smart check, which was also available with the deep security smart check. Now it is called container security, and the application security, like security for serverless functions, APIs, and applications will also be available, which will take care of the cloud misconfigurations and everything. And file storage security, file scanning for cloud storage services. There is lots of cloud storage services in AWS and Azure, so and GCP platforms. So these file storage security will take care of the file scanning, file reputation check, advanced anti-malware scanning, everything on these file storage security. And conformity is the assurance cloud infrastructure is configured securely, like it will maintain the security posture of all the cloud infrastructure and applications. So if anything is mismatched, it can configure it automatically, or else give you the report about what are all the things not matching the compliance. And network security, as I said earlier, this is like tipping point as a service, network layer IPS to secure entire VPCs. And it is flexible, automated, and all-in-one. As I said earlier, these all these modules, whatever available here, all are automated one, because you can integrate the AWS account or Azure GCP account through the API, and after that, whatever the provisioning or decommissioning happening on the cloud environment will be the changes will be applied from the cloud one automatically. And this is all in one and comprehensive platform, so you will get visibility in single console. So whatever the complaints, mismatching, or application misconfiguration, or any vulnerabilities found or threats found in the file storage, so everything will be recorded, and it will provide the detailed visibility in single console. So it is very flexible to give builders choice, and hybrid, multi-cloud, and multi-service, 70 plus cloud services supported, and any vintage of applications from monolithic to container to serverless environment, broad platform support, thousands of supported kernels with rapid updates. So Here with the deep security also, we are not we are not dependent of any platforms. It will support all the thousands of kernels and rapid updates. So you can roll out the workload security agents or any of these features um, in any platforms. There is no platform dependent things, and any vintage of applications as well, from monolithic to container to serverless environment. So for serverless environments, so the security, security, we have to enhance the security, which is very essential one, because the DevOps teams who involved in this application development process and everything, they don't know about the security things. So we need to have, they will be loading the code and reusing the code and deploying the code code as per the business use case. So whatever they are getting the use case from a business team, and they will be configure and deploy the code into these serverless environments. So with that, lots of security loopholes, security related bugs, vulnerabilities is possible. So when you have deep security loaded into these container, the Docker and serverless environment, it will take care of the all security loopholes which is happening within the DevOps environment. And and you can integrate multi-cloud, not only AWS, Azure, or GCP. You can integrate multi-cloud environment into these cloud one conformity. So 70 plus cloud services supported with these cloud one, Trend Micro Cloud one. That is why we called it as the best cloud security, the comprehensive platform. And as per the 2020 the IDC report, it has 25 percentage of market share, and Trend Micro want to become more stronger. That's why we acquired the company called Cloud One Conformity, to make our presence even stronger in this cloud security. Not only in the workloads, all the parts of cloud security sections, either in security posture and compliance things, and the file storage things, and the container security, DevOps security, and application security, because this will be the main threat vector, as cloud application misconfigurations leads to 95 percentage of security breaches happening across the world. Automated to help you scale with the speed. So security as a code, that lets the DevOps teams to build security into their build pipeline and release continuously and frequently. So for DevOps team, they will be reusing the code, deploying the code automatically, and they won't care about the security. So we need to provide the security through these Trend Micro Cloud One security things, and built-in automation, automated deployment and discovery, auto scaling, and event-driven task also possible. Suppose this is what I have said earlier. Let's say you are decommissioning and provisioning any VMs on the cloud. So automatically deep security will be rolled out. Deep security agent will be rolled out and decommissioned automatically. So everything is automated process, and the quick start templates to get your teams up and running quickly, and ensuring cloud infrastructure is deployed securely and complies with regulatory standards. 600 plus cloud best practices, HIPAA, PCI templates, GDPR, etc. So with the module called Cloud One Conformity, where we are providing the security posture and compliance check with the 600 plus best cloud based practices. And if customer want to follow any complaints like HIPAA, PCI, GDPR, then again this Cloud One Conformity will be useful for them. So this is all in one to minimize the complexity. You can't secure what you can't see. visibility and control for entire infrastructure. So, so whatever the misconfiguration or breaches or any kind of vulnerabilities or the changes, modification in the critical directory or any kind of things happen over the cloud, you will get the complete report. That's why we call it as visibility and control in centralized manner. So centralized management is possible. So anything happen, the dashboard will show you the report and logs automatically, and notifications can also be configured. And if possible, you can also forward these logs to your SIM solution. If you have Splunk or any kind of advanced SIM solution, you can still forward the log to the SIMs. And deliver tool and vendor consolidation and common user and cloud enrollment is possible, and buy how you want, either a subscription and consumption options. And you can buy it from the Azure AWS marketplace or through preferred channel partners like Redington or any resellers. So particularly this will be useful during the cloud migration process. So we need to know the customer journey, where they are in. If they are in cloud migration stage, this comprehensive, the cloud one comprehensive solution is very useful for them. So with the data center, there is lots of operational challenges: hybrid and multi-cloud, central visibility, performance, Windows relevance, and evolving security threats. So the ransomware attacks, unpatched OS, command and control channel. So there is lots of challenges related to the cloud migrations, and this is what provided by the cloud one workload security. So you already know about these features, because this cloud one workload security was also known as the deep security as a service, which has the very strong virtual patching capability by leveraging the patents and undisclosed threats revealed by the zero day initiative platform. And the lateral movement of malware can also be detected, and firewall integrity monitoring, application control, log inspection, all these features are available with this workload security. Malware, ransomware behavior, and machine learning also possible. And automated deployment, API and integration accelerate compliance, broad platform and environment support. As I said, this is platform independent. It will support thousands of kernels and everything. So you don't have to face any problem with the platform or kernel versions. So now comes to the network security. As I said, the network security refers to the tipping point on the cloud, and it is optimized and integrated to cloud network fabric for ingress and egress IPS inspection. So it can be deployed near the perimeter, and your whole VPC will be secured by placing the IPS there, because the tipping point is the industry-based IPS solution. It has not only the IPS functionality, it has lots of other features also, like vulnerability assessment, the virtual patching against vulnerabilities, and active blocking of threats and CNC, and flexible options to deploy quickly and transparently in line without re-architecting, scales without deploying multiple instances for network speed up to 10 Gbps. So this is useful for rapidly secure your entire VPC and cloud network segments. And now we already covered about cloud migration, and with cloud migration, the tipping point and the cloud workload security plays important role. And now comes to the cloud native applications. So there will be it explains the DevOps process, developer or development team, the code repository committed, and it will build the software and push it to the production environment. And the container registry is there, then so there are some operational challenges related to the cloud native applications, and security slowing DevOps down, and automation in CI/CD pipeline, too many tools, heavy use of Linux. And these are all some challenges. And SQL injection may happen, or malicious file upload into these file storage services like AWS Azure has lots of file storage services like S3 bucket, Bob, and lots of things. And there is chance of SQL injection as well, and user may upload some malicious content as well to the storage services. So all these things, the application related things will be covered by the container security and application security and file storage security. So we need to know what is the stage, the customer stage in the cloud. Like either they want to secure the cloud migration process and the workloads and everything, or they want to secure the cloud native applications like DevOps or file storage services. What kind of security they need, we need to find out that first, and based on that we can suggest a model here. So container security, it will scans the container images in the deployment development pipeline. So it will check for vulnerabilities, malware, secrets, and indicator of compromise, IOCs, compliance. Everything will be checked using these container security. And application security, it will protect against exploitation of vulnerabilities and data exfiltrations, and it will protect minimal impact on performance, and development streams implement with 2 lines of code, visibility down to the line of code, broad platform support. And the file storage services, the file storage security will protect the file storage services. So as I said earlier, there will be lots of storage related services in the cloud, either in AWS or Azure or Google GCP. It names separately, like in the AWS it is called Amazon S3. Azure, in Azure it is called Azure Blob Storage, and GCP it is called Google Cloud Storage. So it will secure all these file storage services using these Cloud One file storage security. So what kind of security provided by these file storage security? They have provided the list here. The advanced anti-malware check. Either it could be the known threats, unknown threats, or undisclosed threats. Everything will be covered in this file storage security of Cloud One. And at last, so now we covered about the cloud migration part, and then we covered this cloud native application security part. So with the cloud migration, there is two modules which can enhance the security, workload security and network security. With the cloud native applications, we have the container security and application security, container security, application security, and file storage security to enhance the security of cloud native applications. And at last, we have the cloud operational excellence. So here they will be talking about the security posture, the compliance, and everything. The rapid growth in what are all the challenges in cloud operational excellence? Rapid growth in new cloud services, learning curve for proper configurations, many teams using cloud services, lack of visibility, providing compliance. And these are all some challenges: misconfigured cloud formation templates, cross account to access repository, and open storage on internet, keys not rotated frequently enough. So these things will be auto checked and inspected by this Cloud One Conformity. It has 600 plus best practices for the cloud configuration. So the application misconfiguration, everything will be taken care by this cloud on conformity as well. 70 plus services supported across AWS and Azure, and built-in compliance for HIPAA, PCI, and lots of things, GDPR, and step-by-step remediation rules with 70 plus controls with self-healing. So let's say if any security posture issues or compliance mismatch happen, it will automatically show you the procedure to remediate, and there will be the step-by-step procedure to remediation steps to come out of that complaints mismatching problem. So that's it. We covered all the security models and models related to the cloud on conformity. And as I said earlier, the Trend Micro is the market leader in vulnerability disclosure. This is about the undisclosed threats. There is three types of threats: known threats and unknown threats, then vulnerability disclosure. So known threats, we have the file reputation, web reputation, and signature-based things, everything. And after that, there will be unknown threats. So we have systematic way of protecting the unknown threats as well, like the predictive machine learning, post-execution, pre-execution, artificial intelligence, and sandboxing. All these things will be used for unknown threats, and there will be some undisclosed threats as well. So undisclosed threats, our GDI team, ZDI team, zero-day initiative team will be taking care of. And in 2018, we found out discovered half of the vulnerabilities in 2018. 3,500 plus independent vulnerability researchers are working on this.